when will you be shipping to Churchill?
Tomorrow.
In the morning?
Yeah. Not sure exactly what time, but it'll be in the morning. I'd like to get him over there and get settled in.
And then when will be his final breeze for the Derby?
Next weekend, just depending on weather.
Probably on Saturday?
Most likely. If the weather's good, that's when I'd like to work him.
Okay.
He looked like, I think he went in 48 and change. He looked like he could have gone in 46.
Yeah, it looked like he was galloping through the lane there. I got him in 48 and 4, and he was just moving super, what we're looking to see. Really, I just want to stretch his legs and just, evaluate how he's moving and just maintain where he's at. He doesn't need to get any fitter. He's good. I was really impressed with how he galloped out, just looking to see him really reaching and happy with his ears up. So, I really couldn't be more pleased with how he worked.
It looked like he started easy and finished very strong, like you said on the gallop.
Yeah, I got him his first 8th in 12 and 4, and then he came home in 36 just in hand. And like I said, he motored out beautifully, just, well within himself. And, when I've learned is you get horses this level headed to the Derby, very few of them work poorly. I mean, these are the best of the crop really at this time. So you're going to see a lot of good works. You're just hoping to be in that large group of good workers and not in that small group of ones that might not work well. And so far, his first work after the Bluegrass was good.
You've obviously had good 3-year-olds before, ones who have done well, the Triple Crown Trail. Are there any intangibles that they had that you're seeing in this colt?
He's a unique horse. He's his own self. I mean, thankfully we have some experience, on the trail. We've had a couple close runs there in the Derby, not winning it, and of course we had a Preakness winner. So yeah, we have some experience, and you just, these horses really start to separate themselves. I've learned as you get closer to this race. It's a challenging race to run 1.25 miles for Saturday, May. I mean, it's early in the horse's development, and with 20 horses, nevertheless, So you need a strong, fit, agile horse that's is proven that they can persevere through some situations. And this horse's last 2 starts he has, I'm really hopeful that will serve him well in the Derby, where anything can happen at the break and throughout the race, as we know. So he's got a lot of things going for him.
Yeah, he's not a horse. He does. I said he's still lightly raced, but he feels like a horse who's gotten actually a lot of experience, in his races.
Yeah, I think it's well said. Exactly. He might not have a lot of running lines there, but particularly, really all of his starts, even in the Remsen. The horse was bumped and elbowed, and and going 1.1 miles off just one start. He showed a lot there. So he does have a lot of good experience, maybe in a small number of races, but those races were very meaningful.
Was there ever a moment before this horse raced, like one moment that you thought this horse would be superior? Anything that stands out?
No, honestly, he trained like a good horse all fall. He was really backwards in the summer when we got him. I didn't know what to think of him. He was sort of all legs and kind of all over the map mentally a little bit. And then we kind of tucked him away at Belmont, away from the Saratoga meet. I think that was the first good move we made with the horse, because he didn't get sort of thrown in deep into the pool right away, and he sort of came around mentally and physically, started to grow into that weedy frame that he had. He was always a beautiful mover, but he just needed to fill out a bit and mature mentally, and he did. All fall, he really started to train well, and we quite liked him by the time he debuted. I was surprised he won sprinting. I thought he would need more ground, and when he got up and won, he really picked my head up, thinking, this horse is not supposed to win going 3/4, and he did. He probably has, way above average potential at a minimum.
Did early voting work in New York this morning? Have you made a decision on him?
Not yet.
Okay.
He worked a little while ago, so we'll see how he goes out, and he worked well, and but we'll hopefully have a decision another day or two.